So, with the good, there always comes bad. Um, Scotty went to his meeting, and so of course, my mind wanders. And so I'm really fighting a craving right now. Um, this one's pretty bad. So, as I say, this is the raw me. I don't filter. When you see me happy, I'm happy. And you're gonna see me when I'm sad. Because I have a test that I took, and it actually shows something to, so I think that place. So I'm showing you what I go through. And so when he tells me I don't do anything, it really hurts. Because I chose this. And it kills me inside. That somebody's so strong sometimes can be so weak inside. I'm trying to fight not to cry. But I need to cry. So me not going downtown and me doing all that kind of stuff wasn't covering up the emotion. Because I'm facing it. Now, I just, for the last week or so, I've been fighting really hard. Right now, it hurts really bad. And I just hate me doing that, and that's not actually what's doing it. Because, what is that? That's my neurotransmitters misfiring. And that's what people need to see, is I do have brain problem. Because I fucked it up. And it kills me inside to show people what I go through every day. When I get stressed. Every day. And then I get called retard. Or somebody who does care. Or I have brothers out there that say they don't want to be around me. I'm talking about Jim because of my condition. Look at me. I'm fighting it like no other. I can get it for free. I can walk to someone's house and just do that. It's easy. Hard thing is not walking that way. And when I get the naysayers telling me they don't believe in me, it's hard for me to think people don't want to support me. Because my company's not based on me. It's based on people like me that don't have that voice like I do, because I'm gifted, intelligent, I'm great, I'm lovely, compassionate, all of those things. Look at my body. Pathetic. Yes. Matthew said, not anymore. And I fight it with every day. And that's because you can't see it here. And see what the chemical makeup is going on. I know what's going on in my brain. I took a biological neurosynapse transmitters chemical makeup on how my brain works, drugs and using and substances a fucking semester before I went through all this bullshit. So I know what I'm talking about. When I say the plasticity of my brain isn't firing correctly because it's been hindered by the overloading of dopamine into my system, so it shuts down those transmitters from developing or recepting those chemicals So it misfires, and that's why I jerk. It's because I'm having an overload surge of being overly overloaded. I don't like recording me like this. But the thing is, people need to see how to get through it. That's why I do stuff on the internet. That's why I blog. So I can help that one person see my blog. And guess what that does? It helps them get through it. It helps them live a day longer. That's the only reason I do this. I don't do it for the money. Money just makes the gears go. Money helps us to have no platform get there. I don't need money to add to my addiction. I need money so I can help others that can get it there. Don't you see? And I needed to go through this little interworking so people could see I'm hurting inside, even if you don't see me hurting. I need to go to meetings so I can do this and not get help and help others. Because I'm good. I know what to do. I know the tools. I just need the power to put on those power for those tools to work. And my phone's going off crazy because I texted him again. Because I needed to go to a meeting so I don't jump into my phone and say, you know what, I'm going to use, which I did. And then I stopped because I started going. So it's really hard for me to move. Really hard for me to graze the land. If you ever see that love is what you need, then just give it a try. Because you're worth it every time. Don't ever let things get you down when you need a crown to make you feel that you're pretty inside. You need to learn that you're pretty inside. Hey, they do little songs. Helps me a little. Helps me get a little better. Make them up myself. Because everything is a movement. If you're not seeing the lights, then you need to see the day is always night. Please always see that you are perfect. And that, children, is an addict that fights it and doesn't give up on himself anymore. And so what do I mean by that? I'm trying to let people really see the raw, real, and what it takes to become a man of his word. Because that's what we are. We should always be men of our word because that's what we have. That's what John Adams was done in the duel. His word at the, shooting duel. Because that's what we have. We only have our word. So if you tarnish that word, what do you have? You lose your respect, you lose your honesty, and you lose your name. And I have to work on getting my name back. It's just really hard in my inner workings. Just because I just feel like I've always been being pushed down, saying you're too crazy, you're too stupid, you're so too retarded. Me wanting to be a trillionaire. be the richest but homeless person that's penniless on the street? Yeah, that's me. Because I want to give my money away. I don't want any of it. I want to make sure I'm good on my front. But I don't want a mansion. I want to give people mansions. I want to make people better. I can't be there for the goddamn children. I can't. I'm shutting off my ringer because it's really irritating me right now. Because it's not letting me concentrate. And he needs to shut up. Because this guy on Twitter just keeps posting and posting. And it's really irritating. See, that's anger, not violence. Like, God, please help us all in the time of need. So what I'm saying, my foundation, woo-woo, for being serious, I'm trying to give people back their families. I'm trying to give people back their liberty, their justice and prosperity. I'm trying to give people back this. I'm trying to give people back. I need to shut this off because it's really pissing me off. Because I'm trying to have a personal conversation. I'm trying to give people back. Just irritates me. So if y'all have phones, this is my woo-woo. That's why I'm trying to get to back this community. So you get away from that. Because I want to touch you. I want to feel you. I want to feel your heart. Because I want to feel it. Because I can feel it. I feel for people walking down the street that are looking like, You know, when people look at them and go, oh my gosh. Oh, the girl at the bus stop that's fidgeting with her phone and you can tell she's high. I feel for those people. Because it's those people are like me. Look at me. No one would guess. Unless you saw these. But even then, that could be a car accident. That could be anything. Really, but it looks like check marks. Because it is check marks. I just want to give people back their fathers who suffer from addiction. Their mothers who do the same but don't have the resources to do so. I don't know if anybody knows, but it's pretty fucking expensive to go to rehab. It's a very lucrative business. I don't want anybody to pay. I want to give them something I got, and I tarnished it because I used it again. I want to give their families back without even thinking. Thinking that money has an object in things. I don't understand the world. It's just so... You guys are feeding it back to them. Go buy a funny purse that's $30,000. I'd rather put someone through college. Go buy a Maserati. That's 150, 200,000, 250,000, whatever. I don't fucking know. I'd rather put a lot of kids through school. We have public schools. They're going away because we can't give back to the kids. I want to give to the kids. I want someone to have a childhood that unfortunately I didn't have because of circumstance. I want a kid to grow up where he's not called a faggot since he was 5th grade. And a mom that couldn't be there because of an addiction. And I could give that kid back mommy. Because I have a foundation where I can give mommy back. Or daddy back. I want to give the world to people, and then I'm called retarded because I dream too big. And it hurts really bad. Because I dream of a business that's going to be $1 billion, $20 billion a year. Did you know if every American did $30, that's $1 billion in one day? $1 billion! So I don't understand why it's so unattainable. Because people would like to go up to eat. When people are dying on our streets every day, I don't understand. Just because you don't see it doesn't mean it's not there. I walk our streets, and now I'm looking. I'm looking at the alleys. I'm looking at things that I'm missing. Because I died inside through my addiction. I lost me. But I've come out with it, which is remarkable. And I don't care if I'm crying. I just can exude an empathy for someone down on the corner that's begging. And look at the other guy and go, oh my gosh, why is he looking at him? I can walk past somebody and they have a band-aid on their face and they look all thing and say hi. And they look at me like I'm weird because I say to myself, I wonder if he hasn't had human conversation in a while. I wonder if I'm the only one that actually looked at him and said hi. I look at people down the street and say hi. I give a $20 bill to somebody and they break down and cry. Because no one has ever done that for them. And I didn't have money to actually do that. But I saw the need and the struggle. So why is it so hard for people to see a penny does count? I wasn't being facetious or just being retarded. Did you know if you bet 1 penny to my fund and then I had everybody in the world do that, that's $60 million. Not hard. So if you're walking down the street, contact me and say, I'm going to send you a penny in the mail. Easy. I'm hurting for so many people and I'm just the messenger. And it hurts me. I walk down 29th and sorry, excuse my French. 30th and from 30th and Downing, and there's a little park and it has a little plaque and then I see a blue line. And I'm thinking, I didn't read it because I want to do an entire thing on it. But I'm thinking it's a race thing. And why are we drawing lines still? Why are we looking at my addiction as something more? Because it is to a health standard, because I can shoot up and be dead with an instant. But why aren't we looking alcoholism the same? We're not. It's still legal. I don't understand that. Because it kills more people than meth does any day. Meth people don't go out to the bar and drink. Some do. Some that are able to. Most of them do what I did. Hide under a couch. And did you know when I was using, I would use probably once and then be out of it for 5 days. Coming down. I wasn't doing it every day at all. I'd be fucked up out of my gourd. So that's what I'm saying. It was a lot. My foundation is to give people back their spirit, their families. Little Johnny, little Susie can have a mommy and daddy again. It doesn't make any. It just doesn't. And that's why I have to put this on there. Because I have to show people both face. I really happy-go-lucky, which is true to my heart. I think everybody should look at the world with a new optimism, a new light, a new way, like a kid would, because I'm a kid internally. That's why I'm going to do outdoor theater for kids over the summer, spring and summer, like we did at Fox Theater. Because that's how I feel. That's how I feel. Fox Theater saved me as a kid. Sydney, Nebraska. Fox Theater. With a little coupon book. Go watch a movie. It was a good time. I want to do that again. But do it here. Put it under Woo Woo. My company. And all proceeds would go back to the community, not to me. I don't want money. I want to make sure I'm okay. But I want to give it back. All of it. If I can make my other side business go really good too, and I say I raised over $3 million before June, all of it would go to an organization within the community. I've never had $1 million or seen $1 million or felt $1 million. But if you say I was a millionaire this year, as I've said, homeless and penniless means I have homes everywhere. But I don't want money. I want to make sure my house is, my bills are paid. And I eat okay. But I'd rather see a kid pick up an apple because I'm starving. And because, oh my gosh, or a kid walking around looking starved. And I have this apple. And I haven't eaten in a week. And I would give it to him. Even if it was an older guy, I would give it to him. That's what I'm about. I can protect me and get me done easy. But if I see someone else hurting, I go to them first and say, you know what? I got you because I can get me in a little bit. Because I got back. I can call. I can say, you know what? I'm gifted to have this up here, this here, down here, everything, because I've been blessed with that from my parents, from my grandparents, to have a charismatic personality that can be moldable and attainable for anybody. I'm very charismatic. I can get it. Some people can't because they're not heard. They don't know how. I don't want to give that to them. I want to teach them how. I want to teach them how. Because that's what we do as humans. We give service work back to them. And if you all think that I'm just some crackpot, then leave, okay? Because as Scotty said, I'm a crackhead junkie that wants to be the president of the United States, have a business that's worth $1,020 billion, and also thinks the world's gonna end. Yeah! What's bad about that? The world-ending piece could mean all of us intertwined with each other, because if we don't wake up and smell the coffee, we're gonna lose the strings that keep us together. For the string theory. Because if we cut a string or cut a tie from another person, we're eternally losing ourselves and losing them with it. Because then we lose the connection. And we need to quit doing that. As I've always said, KKK needs to really wise up quick. Because African Americans, that they've been calling the N-word for years, might be at the bridge that goes up to the Havana, or wherever it might be, and the bridge might be getting spouted afire, And maybe, just maybe, they have a little water throw on the bridge, but they're still spurting their fire at them. Do you think they're going to waste their water on that bridge or drink it? So why are we still looking at colors? Why don't we just look at each other and say, you know what, I love you. Let's help each other. Let's give each other some help. Even if it's a hug. A hug can lift so many hearts and lift so many... A dance can. Jigging down the street. Anything can help a person. Hi. How are you? See? This is how much I believe in it. I believe in it with all my heart. When I say hi to someone, that's how I feel. Like, oh my gosh, someone actually saw me. I have this backpack and everything, and I look kind of crappy. But someone that actually looked at me and said hi, instead of like, I hope they don't ask me for money. I don't understand. Help me understand why that is. Help me understand why we left our community behind and we can't come get it. Because that's what I'm doing. Woo woo. Weird universe, weird you. Who cares who you are? I love you. Easy. I want to help you. Whatever I can do. If you need apple, I'll give you apple. If you need bread, I'll give you bread. If you need something, I'll give it to you. If I don't have it, I'll go find it. I'll go find someone that can give it to you. Because I love you. So that's what I'm saying. And so this has actually been a breakthrough for me. Because I've talked about this a lot. Through my rants and raves and everything. But the thing is, I haven't done it online and I don't think anybody's seen it. So thank you so much for letting me. Definitely give me your feedback on this. I am 100% sober. I have been since Monday of last week. And I test negative for all of my results. I'll show you real quick. So, I took this test today. You can ask Marco Lavaca, because I did it in front of him to prove to him, because it was a little high strung today. So as you can see, negative all the way through the blood. So, not even THC, which is legal in Colorado. So yeah, no more for me. What about you? Hit me up, give me feedback. I've done about a 28-minute skit. It's been good. You saw a lot of emotion, raw emotion. I never had it. But please give me feedback on this. This is a major one. And it really shows. Be gorilla! So it shows me. And this is why I'm doing it. It's to show people that have no voice, that actually are going through an addiction and can't tell people about it, that can actually see it, say, you know what, I'm going through like this. People like you, please email me. If you're going through an addiction and have no outlet for it, please email me. Or call me. I'm going to give my work phone number right now. 303-359-3192. Again, 303-359-3192. The lines are open. If you're going through an addiction, need help, but need a good outlet or talk, call me. Skype me. Do something. Email me at eden313earth@gmail.com. I'd love to hear from you, because I want to be there for you. Even if you're cross country, cross world, call me, email me, because guess what? We all need help. And also, if you want to come over to my house, call me. I'll let you. Okay? I love you all. You are all a part of this world. And that's why in elementary, we gave a round of applause. And always saying, it's a small world, because it is, children. So, please, 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 please. If you're like me, but have no one to talk to, remember, we all have hearts. So why not join each other's hearts together? Okay, well, call me soon. Or just email me, or just hit me feedback. Okay, love you all. Love you. Love you so much. And thank you all for being there for me. Okay, talk to you later. Bye now.